mean, if you're LaMelo Ball, you cannot be backpedaling this entire time. Look at this. That is what you're doing now. Like, why were you not getting your feet set in defensive stance? Like, well, now you're toast. Come on, if you're Mason Plumlee here in drop coverage, this is Trae Young coming off this ball screen. First of all, you got to be seeing what's going on, which you're not. But you got to get up here. You got to get in a defensive stance with your feet set. You got to be able to stop the ball, okay? Like, if your feet are set and you're in a defensive stance, be able to guard the ball and shift over to Onyeka Okongwu. But, I mean, come on, this is not, you're not defending anything here. That is bizarre. Okay, if you're Mason Plumlee here, you got to have a little bit more urgency guarding Trae Young on the perimeter. I mean, it's Trae Young on the perimeter. So, like, if you're not going to be able to stay with him one-on-one, then you can get up right here. Gordon Hayward would have to drop and be in a defensive stance with his feet set, and he can help. He can just, if Trae Young comes this way, he can stunt and recover, and no threes will be given up. But just playing off on Trae Young on the perimeter is not an option. Hornets players out of position guarding Trae Young. I mean, look at this. You're not going to be able to guard. So you're going to have to get up here and play on Trae Young's side. There's help everywhere here. Now, Terry Rozier needs to see the ball. But he's at LaMelo Ball. Like, you're not going to be able to guard Trae Young one-on-one. Look at your feet. They're not set. You're playing off your front. Again, this is terrible drop coverage from Mason Plumlee. You got to get your feet set, okay? You got to be able to guard the ball. So you got to be able to guard the ball. You can stunt at the ball without moving your feet and recover. Like, Mason Plumlee is on the back pedal immediately. So you're not going to be able to get this dribble picked up. You're not guarding the ball. So if you want to play in the gaps, your feet cannot move inward. I mean, this is ridiculous. Look at this Hornets player. Look at his feet. See how they're moving inward? You're not getting out now. Cannot do this if you're this Hornets player right here. You cannot lean towards this screen. Look at how you're going to lean towards the screen. Well, now you're just beat the other way. This Hornets player is coming into backside help way too early. Like, look at this. Why? Frank Kaminsky hasn't even begun to roll, and you're already coming here. So, and for what? He actually ended up popping off of the screen, not rolling. So, you just left Jalen Johnson for no reason, and now you're off balance getting back to him. What is Nick Richards doing? He is guarding Frank Kaminsky. Why are you standing in the paint? Why? This is like out of a movie. We have a turnover right here. Stop. If you are Nick Richards, you need to start sprinting back now. You cannot wait. See, look at your waiting. Stop. So what needs to happen here is LaMelo Ball's got to come and take the ball right here. You would need to come to Holiday right here. Okay? But you're going to the ball. This is... If you're Mason Plumlee, you are guarding Onyeka Okongwu. Why? Where are you going right now? This is unbelievable. So Okongwu is setting a screen that you have no chance of guarding. So look at this. Now a third player's got to come over and guard the ball. So we have 3 Hornets players guarding the ball. Someone's going to be wide open. It's horrible defense from Kelly Oubre. Stop. Why are you not with urgency guarding Bogdanović here? Look at this. This is horrendous. So look what happens now. So now they're going to set a ball screen that you're way out of position for. And it's going to you're going to go right into the screen, and it's going to take you forever to get over it. All right, if you're LaMelo Ball, you cannot just stare at the ball. Like, you got to see Bogdanović. Like, look at this. What is LaMelo? What was that? Can't lean towards the screen. Look at Terry Rozier. Lean towards the screen. Well, now you're off balance and are beat the other way. Cannot go up the gut of a down screen. Look at this Hornets player going up the gut. You have to chase. Look at the angle when you go up the gut. You have... Wow. Both of these Hornets players are committing to this switch too early. Theo Maledon's got to guard the ball when you get screened, and when Trae Young comes off the screen, then this Hornets player can switch and be ready to guard. But look at Theo Maledon is already committed to a switch, and so is this Hornets player. Well, one problem, Trae Young hasn't even gone anywhere yet. So now it's just... Okay, this is again LaMelo Ball just seeing the ball, not his man. Let's take a look. LaMelo Ball. Look at this. You're seeing the ball. So you have no, like, you're going this way. Why? Well, your feet aren't set either. So you're going this way, and you're just begging for this backdoor cut. Okay, if you are in drop coverage, you cannot say in the middle of running drop coverage, well, never mind, I actually want to switch. Well, Nick Richards isn't guarding like it's a switch. He's guarding like it's drop coverage. So, like, what is Gordon Hayward doing? Okay, so I don't know if Mason Plumlee is hedging or trapping this screen. The fact that I don't know is probably why this ends up being a problem, because you can't, no matter what you're doing, you can't let Bogdanovic turn the corner. Like, you just let Bogdanovic turn the corner. So now the Hawks have numbers. Again, what is Gordon Hayward doing? The Hornets are in drop coverage right now. Plumlee is dropping. So you look what Gordon Hayward's going to do again. Well, first of all, he gambles and then goes, I think I should switch. Well, again, Mason Plumlee is not guarding like this is a switch. Never, ever, 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 ever guard like this. You have to keep your man in front of you with your back to the baseline. First of all, so you can see your man and the ball. Like, that's one of the first rules of playing defense. But secondly, when you don't keep your man in front of you, look at the space. That space was created without a screen, without anything. So you just have no chance of now this down screen.